I found myself facing a tunnel, and a deep fear washed over me, but right behind it came something else, an overwhelming, pure, unconditional love unlike anything I had ever felt, and time didn't exist anymore. I could see in all directions, a complete 360-degree vision, as if I was perceiving everything at once. Welcome to Let's Lift the Veil. If these testimonies touch you, help us spread the word. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Every interaction helps these extraordinary voices be heard by as many people as possible. Keep sharing the light. Stay curious, stay open. Let's lift the veil together. It was in 2017, just an ordinary evening after work. I was tired, nothing unusual, and I hadn't taken anything, but then suddenly, everything shifted. My body was still there, lying in bed, yet I was somewhere else. I felt vibrations, an intense heat, and a strange sound, and in an instant, I was out of my body. This wasn't a dream. I knew it deep within, that I had truly left myself behind. I found myself facing a tunnel, and a deep fear washed over me, but right behind it came something else, an overwhelming, pure, unconditional love unlike anything I had ever felt, and time didn't exist anymore. I could see in all directions, a complete 360-degree vision, as if I was perceiving everything at once. I was in another dimension where multiple realities unfolded simultaneously, where each moment blended into eternity. I remember merging with other beings, or rather, other consciousnesses that appeared as spheres of light, and it felt like coming back home to my true origin. I could feel everything others felt, their happiness, their sadness, their thoughts. The empathy was so intense that it almost became overwhelming. Communication didn't require words. Thoughts were shared instantly, like the entire universe was speaking in a silent, universal language. I asked only one question, the one that mattered most to me: what is the purpose of my life? What answered me was a loving, gentle laughter, followed by a simple reply: do whatever you like, just don't hurt anyone. That was it, but in its simplicity, it carried an infinite depth. At one point, I understood it wasn't my time yet, and that realization brought me back to my body, almost abruptly. I vividly remember the physical sensation of re-entering myself, like a sudden fall back into my own skin. It was frightening, but I knew I had come back carrying something more. Since then, I've never been the same. I'm less attached to material things, and more attuned to others. Sometimes, I catch fleeting glimpses of something beyond, like pieces of those other dimensions still with me. And above all, I know, deep within, that death is not the end, it's simply something else. My life, behind the veil. I often think back to this incredible experience I went through in 2017. It's hard to put into words, but deep down I know it was absolutely real. During that moment beyond time, I reached a level of consciousness far beyond anything I had ever known. Everything was more vivid, more intense. It felt like I could see and understand everything all at once. There was no time, no boundaries, just an expanded awareness where I felt connected to the universe and to the emotions of others. What really struck me was this sensation of being everywhere at once, feeling what others felt, a form of complete and absolute empathy. I had access to people's thoughts, their happiness, their sadness, and it was overwhelming at times because it was so intense. I also remember the light, not just any light, but a living, loving light made of pure love, something that made me feel like I was home. When I told my mom about this experience, she was a little angry because she could not understand me. She couldn't connect to why I was saying, "It was the strongest feeling of love I have ever felt." I understood so much about the meaning of life and what comes after. Even today, this experience is still imprinted in me. It changed how I see the world. I've become less materialistic and much more connected to others. And sometimes, I even feel like I get glimpses of things that go beyond our usual reality, as if a part of those other dimensions stayed with me. Thank you for listening to this near-death experience. If this story moved you, please consider liking, commenting, and sharing it. It's a small action for you, but it means the world to this growing channel. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next journey beyond the veil. Every click helps us give voice to these powerful stories. Take care of yourself and those you love. Until next time, keep sharing the light. Stay curious, stay open. Let's lift the veil together.